I'm live. Oh my God. Okay. Hi, it looks like I am live. I have never done this before, so I need to get used to this interface. It looks a lot different than what I thought it would, but we are here. This is my first live, and okay, my phone just told me that I'm live. This is great. So I'm really excited to be doing this live. This is in celebration of me reaching 500 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, watching my videos, sharing them, commenting. It just means so much to me. So today I will just be going through some of the questions that I received via my Instagram. And so I'll just answer those, but I want it to be a bit informal. So please do write something in the comments. I see that 2 of you have joined. I have no idea who you are. Like, this doesn't say anything. So yeah, I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to answer some of the questions that I received on my Instagram live, and then I'm going to talk a bit about what I plan, I guess, for the remainder of the year in terms of Finance D, where I see this going, where I hope it will go. And wow, okay, so more people are joining. I'm nervous. I've never done this before. It's like different being behind a camera and then recording and editing and putting it up. But this is like, I'm here, right here. So this is nerve-wracking, but I will say, wow, more people are joining. Cool. I will say that I have a huge fear. Oh, I've got a question. I'll get to that in a minute. Thanks, Jump for Joy with Michael. I will say this is something that I was like afraid to do, and that's exactly why I'm doing it, because sometimes you just need to get over your fear. So I will answer your question first, Jump for Joy with Michael, and then I will answer some of the questions that I received on my Instagram. So you said, hello Dee, what are the major things you've done that you feel help increase your number of subscribers? Okay. I would say there are a few things that I have done. One of the main things is interact with people. So I really make an effort to interact with people in my comments. If they leave a comment, I will make every effort to respond. So, you know, it is important to interact with people. They feel that you're interested in what they have to say. And so I think that's a big part of it. Another thing is just being yourself, I guess, in the camera. Like, that's what I want to be. I don't want to be this fake person. I want to be me. I want to keep it real. So yeah, I would say those are the things that I've done, and just being consistent. Really, I'm trying to be consistent, uploading twice a week. I haven't yet decided the days of the week that work best for me to upload. So you may have noticed I upload on different days of the week. I'm working on that, so hopefully that will change. But yeah, those are the things. And thanks for the question. I appreciate that. Leroy H, you said you're doing fine. Thank you. This is crazy. This is different for me. So thank you. I appreciate that. Sarah Jane, well done for going out of your comfort zone. Go you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the only way sometimes to like progress in life, is by doing things that go out of your comfort zone. And that's basically been my entire life. I always do things against the status quo, to be honest, and it served me well. So I'm glad I'm doing this. If you have any more comments or questions or anything, then please do write them in the comment box. I'm loving it. I'm seeing more people join. This is amazing. Hey, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being interested in my channel. But I'm going to go over to some of the questions that I had received for my on my Instagram. So my Instagram is Finance D, by the way. So the first question that I received was, do you invest in Bitcoin? And I just done a video on this. This was the latest video that I released. So the answer is yes, I do have investments in Bitcoin. And it actually was the very first investment I ever made back in 2017. I know that's so risky and crazy. At the time, I was a master's student and I basically had no money. You know, it's quite interesting that that was my first investment. I have a funny story about the Bitcoin that I'll just quickly share. So I was a master's student. I didn't have much money. I was like doing babysitting here and there. So I had contacted my mum once I found out about Bitcoin. I'd done loads of research about Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I said, hey, mum, I found out about this thing called cryptocurrency. And she was like, what the hell is that? And I was like, yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's going to blow big. Would you give me $600 so that I can buy one Bitcoin? Mind you, one Bitcoin now, as you may have seen, is worth like £35,000. And at the time that I found out about it, it was $600 per Bitcoin. So she was like, no, I'm not going to give you $600 to just throw in Bitcoin. And now we joke about it because she's like, I should have given you that $600. And I'm like, did say, but you know, you live and you learn. So so I do invest in Bitcoin. And as I said, my latest video was about that. Real quick, Aroma5360, you said, hi Dee, recent subby, love your content, it's been super helpful. Thank you so much. I can't even describe what that means to me. Thank you. Like, people are amazing, and I'm shocked by people's support and niceness in this community. So thank you. And I am just hoping that I can continue to bring valuable content, things that help me in my daily life, I want to bring to you guys, essentially. So the next question, OMG, well done, thank you. Would love to hear more about you as a person, what's your job, etc. So in brief, if I'm going to talk about me as a person, so I probably spoke about this in my videos a bit, but I'm 28 years old. I've been married to my husband for a year and a half. I just didn't want to get it wrong. A year and a half. And I live in the southeast of England. And I was born and raised in London. And at 14 years old, my family and I moved to Florida. And I lived in Florida for 8 years, actually. So I done my high school there, and I done my university education there. And it was a great experience. So my mom is still in Florida. Lots of my family is still there. Some of my best friends are still in Florida. So I go back all the time. Then I moved to France to get my master's degree because it's way cheaper. I spoke about this briefly in a video. I done my master's degree, guys, for 500 euros was my master's. So now Brexit's happened. I don't know, but I don't know if it's going to be the same, but check it out just in case. And so, yeah, so that's my journey. And then I moved back to England, and here I am. But as a job, I actually work in the pharmaceutical industry, and I am a research consultant. So I'm a scientist, they like to say. So it's very nothing to do with finances whatsoever. The finance aspect of why I've created Finance D is because this is basically a hobby of mine. Like, I have spent years researching stuff about investments and just personal finance. Like, I do this for fun, like it's my hobby. And so I was like, I know a lot of information and I want to share it with people. And so that's how Finance D came about. Oh, my mum is here, by the way. Oh, hi, Mum. As opposed to what it would have cost you to do an MBA in the US. Yes, right, Mum? Right? Yep, 100%. It was a lot cheaper to do it in France. So yeah, that's a bit about me. And so I don't work in finance. I am studying currently right now in my free time, actually, to hopefully become a financial advisor. It will probably take me a good year. Something that should take me 6 months is going to take me a good year because I work full time and do YouTube. And so it's going to take me a while, but I love it. I absolutely love anything finance related. So I'm like, why don't I just do something and get an official qualification? So that's what I'm doing right now. Next question, what is your financial and non-financial goals? So this is a good question. Thank you for this. So financial goals, I love that your mum is watching. I know, right? How cute. Thank you. I can't believe it's like fluctuating between 9 and 11 people. I can't believe there's this many of you watching. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yes, financial goals to increase our savings rate. So our goal is to get our savings rate to about 35%. So 35% of our income, our net income, we want to invest per month. So there are a few things that we still need to finish off. So we won't be there. We won't be able to do that until mid to end this year. So we've got all our budgets in place. We know what we're doing, but we're not there as yet. So we invest every single month, but it's not as high as we want it to be right now. So that's our goal, to increase it to 35%. Another financial goal is, well, I've done one already. One was to transfer my workplace employment pension to a SIP. And it was basically because the fees were a bit too high, and I wanted a bit more control over my investments. And so I still get my employer-based contribution, but I transferred a certain amount over to my SIP. And so now I will be a bit more in control. So I've already achieved that goal. Other financial goals, passive incomes. I really want to work on developing some more passive income. So that is a huge thing for me this year, and I'm going to figure it out. Non-financial goals. We've got quite a few, and what can I think of? One of them is to have a date night every single month. Like, that's quite random, but it's important to have date nights. So that's one of our non-financial goals. And another one of ours is to get plans in place, because we are looking to do a home extension. So we need to get the plans in place in order to do that. So we're not looking to do that until 2022, but we want to just get everything prepared, get an architect, etc. So that's another one of our 2021 non-financial goals. I do find that this year, though, like, I'm an avid traveler, and obviously COVID. So some of the normal goals that I would have, I don't have, because this year is just so unpredictable. Sorry, so another comment, love seeing the growth. I remember when you posted on FI group on Facebook for FI stories, and here we are, well done you. I know, I know, right? I think at the time when I posted that in that Facebook group, I don't even know how many subscribers I had, maybe like 150, 200. To think that I've got to 500 subscribers is just insane. And tomorrow marks my 4th month on YouTube. So tomorrow is officially 4 months. So this is just crazy. And more people are joining this live. Mind blown. But yeah, and by the way, if anyone's interested in financial independence and you're in the UK, check out a Facebook group that I am a part of that I absolutely love, and it's called Financial Independence UK. The best group. Like, they talk about all things financial independence, and it's specific to the UK. So it's just amazing. So Johnny, hey, Millennials with Money, that's Johnny. He says, hey Dee, congrats on 500 subs. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny's the first person that I've ever done a collaboration with. So yeah, he's a good YouTube friend of mine. Go check out his channel. He's got some great content. I love the support that this community gives each other. Oh, I've just exited out. I've got, I think, 2 more questions from my Instagram. My mum again. You mentioned that you're an avid traveler. I did, Mum, I did. How many countries have you visited? You probably don't even know this. You probably don't even know. So I have visited to date, I counted, I literally wrote a list and wrote them all down. I visited 37 countries to date. So I actually, when I wrote them all down, I was like, wait, how? So I will be doing videos on this, because I am the queen of knowing how to do budget travel. So some of the travel has been, you know, a bit more luxurious, like our honeymoon. We went all out, we went to Dubai, we went to Tanzania, well, Zanzibar. Those type of holidays have been luxurious, but I've also like slummed it. Like, I've done couch surfing, which my mum is on here, and she could say she was not happy when I said, hey Mum, I'm going to Sweden, I'm going to be sleeping on some random person's couch. She was like, what are you talking about? So, but yeah, I will do some videos on that as well. Could you post the link of the Facebook group, please? I will do that, because let me go on Facebook real quick. Financial Independence UK. Literally, just type into your Facebook browser Financial Independence UK, and you'll see that it's a group. It has about 6,000 members currently. And yeah, I think you have to fill out some questions to join. So they ask you, like, where are you on your financial independence journey? You can say, I'm just starting. Like, some people have no idea and join the group. So you don't have to be like way into your journey. But I think there are some questions, and then they'll let you into the group. I can't believe how many of you are on here. Oh my God. Hey, all the honeys. You said, congratulations on the 500 subs, Dee. Hello, Dee's mum. Hey. My mum's going to love that, by the way. Yeah, thank you so much. Another fantastic YouTube channel. I was just watching Marta's Vanguard portfolio update today, and they're amazing. Like, love her Vanguard portfolio updates, and it's funny. I didn't realize that by doing that Vanguard portfolio update that it would drive so much traffic to my channel and also a lot of comments. So some people feel like they know better, like for you, I guess. And so I left a comment on Marta's All the Honeys Vanguard video today, and I said, look, personal finance is personal, and like, chill. Basically, people need to chill. When we share our investment portfolios, and I'm going to put this out there, when we share these, we're not saying that this is the only way or this is the way. We're literally sharing what we have done and what's worked for us or not worked for us, whatever it is. We're just being transparent. So we're not saying this is the only way to invest. These are the ones that you need to invest in. No, but it's what we've personally chosen. So sometimes people's comments, I appreciate them, but I'm thinking, okay, I agree, I need a small cap fund in my investments, but it's not what I have right now, and it's not the end of the world. Like, keep that in mind when you're watching finance YouTubers' investment portfolio. It's not easy sometimes, so just be nice, be nice. So Johnny, Millennials with Money, said, could you tell us a bit about how you balance your day job with your side hustle? Good question, Johnny. I didn't know that YouTube would be like another full-time job, basically, is what it is. I'm pretty tired. Like, there's a lot that goes into this. Like, I really felt like I underestimated it. But it's weird because I'm loving it. Like, a lot goes into it, but I absolutely love it. There's 17 of you guys on here. Hello and thank you. Can't believe it. But there's a lot that goes into it. So in terms of balancing, what would I say? So in terms of balancing, I would say time management. And I'm working on this. Like, it's really hard. The days where I literally structure my entire day, there are days where I structure every hour. So I'm like 8 to 9 this, 9 to 10, and I structure my work day and my personal day, and all of it has a structure. I get stuff done. Like, those are my best days. The days where I think, okay, I'm just going to wake up and then I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, it just doesn't work out great. So time management is important, and cutting out the noise. Like, I've had to, I guess I don't watch as much TV anymore because when I get a free moment, I am either like developing content for a video or filming or editing. And by the way, like, editing is awful for me. It's awful for me. I hate it. As soon as I can, I will outsource editing. Like, I'm just keeping it real with you. It's not for me. It takes so many hours. I love recording. I love like engaging via comments. I really love all of that aspect of YouTube. But the editing, as you can probably see, I will say, as you can probably see from the quality of my videos, they're not the best. So you guys are the real troopers because you watch my videos despite the content not being great, or not the content, the quality not being great. You still watch the videos. But the editing I struggle with. Like, I'm learning more and more, but it's tough. So yeah, balancing, it's hard. I'm still figuring it out, Johnny. I don't know if you are, but I'm still figuring it out. So my mum also says, hello, all the honeys. Hello, everyone. She's loving this. Jay Quester, you said hi. Hey, I've seen you in my comments before. Like, I love seeing these names. Love it, love it, love it. All the honeys said like, oh, sorry, haha, so true. Jay Quester, it comes across, you enjoy it. I love it. Like, I just think to myself, why didn't I start YouTube earlier? In fact, I'll tell you why. I was scared what people would think. That's exactly why I didn't start YouTube earlier. I was scared what people may think. I was scared of failure, like starting a YouTube and only like having one view on my videos. I had all these crazy things in my head, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to live a life of what ifs. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't want to do that. So, you know, I was like, I'm going to do it. Just going to do it. And I'm going to see how it goes. And look, I've reached 500 subscribers in 4 months. It just goes to show anything is possible, really. So, yeah. So JB, hey JB, I've seen you in the comments too. Just arrived. Great to see the channel growing. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support and watching my videos and the comments. Amazing. Sarah Jane, I started my channel this month. Congratulations, Sarah. And I had no idea how much work it is. But yes, it is super rewarding and lots of skills learned already. You are doing great. Thank you, Sarah. As soon as this live is done, I will check out your channel. I think I've seen it, like I've seen your name before, so I need to check out your channel. But yeah, thank you. And thank you for supporting mine. 100% editing is hell, the worst. What did you say? My mother again. I came to this conclusion about TV a few months ago. TV watching in excess is probably one of the biggest waste of time there is. I agree. Oh my God. You know, don't get me wrong, I love a Netflix series, and I'm not going to lie, just before I jumped on this call, I was watching something on Netflix because I am not working this week. So I'm off of week because I had so much annual leave roll over from last year because COVID. So I've taken this week off and I was just watching some Netflix. But you're right, spending hours upon hours upon hours in front of the TV, not the best use of time. Millennials with money, definitely tough, particularly at the start, but you're doing great, and the value is in the lessons that you share. The only way is up from here. Yes, Johnny. If I could click, oh, I can. My clicking is awful, but so I don't normally when people do snaps, I just kind of like patter my hands because my clicking is weird. Sarah Jane, have a go at listening to the Brain FM playlist on Spotify and finding it really good to focus the mind when you need to get something done. Hello, I'm going to actually take a picture of that comment so I don't forget afterwards, because I don't know if these comments keep after. Yeah, thank you. So I will check that out. Jason Dutfield, congrats on your success so far. It will soon be 1,000. Thank you so much. That would be mind-blowing. I have learned a lot from you already, so please keep up the great round. Big fan of all the honeys too. Shout out all the honeys. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, thank you so much, Jason. I'm glad you're learning. I'm hoping you feel empowered, and you know, we're on this journey together. Like, no jokes. I'm learning every single day, and you know, that's it. You have to be willing and open to keep learning. So I'm glad you've learned so much. That means the world. Charles Obi, hey, so I've just started following you on YouTube and I really like your content. Thank you so much. You really come across genuine and you actually know what you're talking about as well. You are so humble as well. Thank you, Charles. That is so sweet. That I could almost cry right now, honestly, because didn't think that 20+ people would be on my live, didn't think I would receive all these comments, did not think I'd reach 500 subscribers. Like, honestly, I could cry. I'm a bit of an emotional person sometimes, but I really appreciate that. I'm glad you feel like I come across genuine. I know this is you can't really call yourself genuine, I guess, because it's like, then it's not genuine, but I am a people's person. I enjoy people and I like to keep it real. Like, let's keep it real with each other. And so I hope that comes across. You actually know what you're talking about as well. Thank you, Charles, about that. I do so much research, like my job, my day job, I'm a research consultant. Like, I just love to research. So, you know, I spend hours upon hours and then I share it with you guys. Carry on the good work. We need more people like you. I really appreciate that, honestly. So nice. By the way, any other YouTubers who are on here right now, make sure you do a live. If you've not done a live yet, do a live, because it's a good way for people to get to know you. And like being behind the camera and recording videos is great, but I feel like doing a live, people get to feel your personality a bit more. Like that's why I love watching lives, because I feel like I get to know the person behind the camera. So if you're on here, make sure you do a live. Chit chat with Chip. I'm the same. I'm loving making my YouTube videos with a full-time job. Oh my God, it's so intense. I see other people's videos like 2 a week. I'm like, how's this how? I know. Honestly, 2 a week is the maximum that I could do. Any more than that, people who do 3 or 4 videos a week, I think I don't even know. I couldn't do it. 2 a week is pushing me to my max. I did try batch recording once. I tried recording 3 videos in one go. And I'm not gonna lie with you guys, like the 3rd video was awful, to the point where I recorded it, I edited it some, and then I didn't post it because it was crap. Like my energy level was all the way down, because when you're recording a video, you want to, sometimes it's hard to translate the passion and the energy you have over the camera. So sometimes I like have seen my video back and I'm thinking, this didn't really reflect the energy and the passion I have about this topic. So recording like 3, 4 videos at one time is tough. 2 maximum for me. Charles Obi, really hope you continue to grow this channel. Me too. I'm in this, guys, I'm in this for the long haul. Like I see this as part of my, I didn't get back to I had one more Instagram question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? So this links into this. And I see myself doing this for the long haul, genuinely, because I love it. And I really, 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 really want to make all things finances accessible and easy to understand for every single person, no matter where you are starting out. It's so important to me that everyone gets the financial education that they need, and without having to pay someone to do it. So that's why I love YouTube, because it's a free platform. So you can just learn as much as you want, then go ahead and do your own research before you make your final decisions. But I see this being part of the long-term picture. Would love to, so Aroma, would love to see you review other investing platforms at some point. Your breakdown of Vanguard was so informative. Thank you. Yeah, that I've done an entire series on Vanguard. I'm not gonna lie, that series took a while to like put together. Like in terms of the content for that series, I really wanted to cover every aspect of Vanguard, so it took me some time. But you know what? It was so worth it, because when I see comments and people say, oh wow, now the platform makes sense to me, I'm like, this is what it's about. Like, I don't care how many hours I've put into this. Someone now understands the Vanguard platform and they're now going to start investing. Like, can't ask for more than that. So yes, other investment platforms, I will do a review. Obviously, I do my Trading 212 portfolio updates, but I did think that I also want to do like an overview of the platform itself. The first investing platform that I had, other than Coinbase, I'll speak about that in a minute, was eToro. So I started my journey technically with eToro, but I started it trading, guys. Trading CFDs, which is like the worst possible thing that I could do. But this was 3-4 years ago, and I just thought that I knew what I was doing, and I didn't, and I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money and I got burnt by trading. I got absolutely burnt. And I was like, yeah, no, trading is not for me. But I needed to go through that experience, because now I know to stay far away. And I really tried to warn people to not dabble into CFDs. Like, it's just not worth it. And to be clear, trading and investing, very different things. As much as traders like to say, well, essentially it's the same thing, it's not. Okay, like investing, the goal is to buy and hold. You're not trying to make a quick buck or quick pound. You're not trying to, say, okay, I'm going to try and make £100 in the next week. You're buying and you're holding, and so you can see the growth over time. So eToro is another one that I will need to talk about, and not from the CFD sides because I do not touch that anymore. But just from, I use the copy trader on eToro, which I love. I've been using that for quite some time, so I will do a review on that. Okay. Carnell White, well done. Found you 2 weeks ago and binged on all your content. My content myself is on the road to FI. Congratulations, Carnell. Like, this road to FI is where it's at. Thank you for watching my videos and binge watching my content. That's amazing. Like, thank you. Jay Quester, D, would love to see more investing for beginners vids as you explain everything very clearly. Thank you. Do I? I try, and sometimes I feel like I don't make sense. So seeing comments like that helps. I will do more investing for beginners. And when you're saying that, I was thinking last night actually, I don't want to lose people along the way. And when I say lose people, I don't mean like lose subscribers. I mean, I don't want to lose people who aren't quite at the stage of like investing. I want to make sure my channel is for everyone. So I will be doing some more investing for beginners videos, as well as more on budgeting, because budgeting is like the foundation before anything else. So I'll do more on that, and saving and things like that as well, and getting out of debt. I've had my share experience with debt. So I will make sure to do things like that. So my mum again says, she's genuine, all right. This is a girl who as a uni student paid for a week's stay in a hotel room for a homeless mum. Thanks, mum. I obviously, mums are our biggest fans. Like, thank you, mum. But yeah, that's so funny that you put that. Yeah, okay. Thanks, mum. I appreciate that. I don't want to focus on that because, yeah. But I appreciate you confirming that I'm genuine. JB, the thing that drew me to your channel is that you seem genuine and are sharing your journey. Thanks. That's what it's about. It's about sharing my journey. And I'm just going to highlight that for a second because, as I said in my very first video, which the quality is even worse than the quality of my videos now, my very first journey, I think it's introduction, journey to financial freedom video, I do say, sorry, just something on my shelf. I do say that it is a journey. And so I'm taking you guys on the journey with me. So there will be things that I learn along the way. And as I learn them, I will come and share them. I've made sure, though, that I have like the basics covered so that I'm not sharing. It's very important to me not to misinform people. I'm not about that at all. Like that's no. So I make sure I have the basics covered. If there's a topic that I don't know too much about, I either won't cover or I will do an extensive amount of research into. And this kind of also ties into me studying to this financial advisory course, because it's actually more about the information that I want to have and the knowledge more than it is about being a financial advisor. Because obviously I already have a job, and I don't know if that's, I will change career directions. I don't know, but it's about the knowledge base. So, it's a 6-part course that I'm taking with the Chartered Institute Insurance Institute, CII basically. And it's like broken into 6 modules, and there's a lot of content. I should have brought up one of the books with me so you can see. So a lot of content, but I'm learning, and you should see me. I sit there like a little nerd. I'm like, oh, I'm loving this. This is so interesting. And my husband's like, wow. Because I could just spend hours doing research. I absolutely love it. So yes, the goal is to share my journey, share as I learn with you, and, go on this journey together, essentially. Jay Quester, also really like where you share your personal accounts. Those are so useful. Yeah, I agree. I like seeing people's on other channels, so I make sure to do that on mine too. I think it's nice to see. And by nature, us humans, we're nosy. Like, let's keep it real. So we like to see inside of other people's portfolios. So I'm happy to share mine because, You know, I haven't shown my Vanguard one yet, and someone did call me out on it in a comment. Was like, why have you not shown the numbers? I just haven't as of yet. I may do it at some point. That's where the most of our investment money is. So I thought I would keep that one secret for now, but I don't know. Over time, I may share it. I'm not sure. But I agree. It's nice to see inside of people's personal accounts and portfolios. JB, additionally, you are on the FIRE journey specifically, which is rare in the UK, right? We need more content like this. Money is such a taboo here, right? I know. Tell me about it. Like, when I lived in the States, as I said, I lived there for 8 years. People were much more willing and open to talk about money. Like, people would share their salaries. And when I first got there, and I thought, oh my God, people are like open and say, oh yeah, I make $50,000 a year. Oh yeah, I make $20,000 a year. And I thought, people would never do this in England. Like, that is not acceptable. So, you know, you're right. Money is a taboo topic. FIRE is so much more known in the US than it is in the UK. And there's a lack of content around FIRE in the UK. So I want that to be a big part of my channel, is talking about the FIRE movement. By the way, I'm now a monthly contributor to the Mouthy Money blog. So if you want to check it out, this isn't my blog, obviously, but if you want to check it out, I've done an article about my FIRE journey and like starting it and the goal of it. So do check it out, Mouthy Money. Maybe I'll write it in the comments so you know what I'm saying. Mouthy Money. So I'll be writing that blog, writing a blog for that website every month. And so, yeah, you can check that out over there as well. Jump for joy with Michael. Enjoy on the little win. 1 subscriber at a time. Yes, is another person viewing your channel. I recently started my channel as well, more than a month ago, talking about investing and saving. Have fun with it. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. And you're right. Like, subscribers, I said this in my video why I started a YouTube channel. Investors are like gold. And I say that because people, did I say investors? Subscribers, sorry, my mind's getting confused. Not investors, subscribers are like gold. And I say that because people will watch your videos and they won't subscribe. So the good thing about YouTube is that we have analytics. So they're not specific, it's not granular, you just see the overall amount. You don't know who exactly is watching your videos, who's liking, who's disliking. YouTube does not tell you that. And it's kind of good because you want that, you know, anonymous type status, I guess, sometimes when you're watching people's videos. But what YouTube analytics does tell me is that 80% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So even though I'm very happy to reach 500 subscribers, I also know that the vast majority of people who are watching my content are not even subscribed to my channel. So subscribers are like gold. You know, it's for some, I don't know what it is. I did think about this the other day, whether it's the word subscribe that people don't like or it registers different in their brain. So you see with Instagram or something, you just click follow, or with Twitter, you follow. I wonder if YouTube changed it to follow, if people would be more likely just to click follow. This is something I maybe should email YouTube about. I really don't know, but that subscriber type mentality, people don't want to subscribe. And I'm like, it costs you nothing. Like, it's free. If you're watching the content and you're enjoying the videos, just hit subscribe. And if you're watching this video right now and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It just supports my channel. I would really appreciate that. So yeah, I agree, Michael. One additional subscriber is someone who is taking time out of their day. Time is like the most precious resource we have. They're taking time out of their day to watch your videos. So every subscriber, I am so appreciative of. I need to get through these comments. JB, I agree, she's very articulate. Oh, thank you very much. I don't think you need to share your Vanguard one, to be honest. I appreciate that, Charles. People are so nosy. Gosh, yeah, someone called me out on that. I was like, why didn't you just share your numbers? Because I didn't. But yeah, I shouldn't feel pressured. So you're right. All the honeys, I agree. It's whatever level of transparency everybody is comfortable with. No pressure. Exactly. That's it. If I feel comfortable to share, I should share. If I don't, I shouldn't have to. And that goes for anything in life. You just do what works for you and what's comfortable for you. Carnell White, I started this journey 4 years ago and to date feeling so proud how far the UK has come on money management. I agree. I feel like we're changing. As a country, we are changing when it comes to money. One of my favorite people in the UK is Martin Lewis. I'm actually quite obsessed with Martin Lewis. I think he's fantastic. And I think he has really changed the game in the UK. Like, he makes money and understanding money like very easy for the everyday person. And he fights battles sometimes that no one else will fight. He's just amazing. And I think he's changing the culture a bit, where people are a bit more open to talking about money, debt, savings, investments, whatever it is. That culture is slowly changing. So I agree. Honeybee, I have 2 channels, but only subscribed on 1 channel. Oh, do you really? Okay, cool. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Hey, Panda Boss. Hey, Anna. Congrats on 500 subs. Hey, guys, I'm going to have to just do a bit of a plug for Anna here, which is Panda Boss. She doesn't need my plugs because she's over 9,000 subscribers, but I will do this anyway because I genuinely love Anna. Like, she's great. She's a great human being. When I was thinking about starting my YouTube channel, I messaged Anna and I was like, hey, I want to start YouTube. Like, I'm nervous. I asked her a lot of questions. She was amazing. She really pushed me and helped me and was encouraging. And honestly, I'm just so appreciative of Panda Boss. You know, as I said, she's got over 9K subscribers, but she took the time to talk to someone and help someone who didn't even have a YouTube channel yet. So check her out. If you don't know who Panda Boss is, then of course check her out. Carnell White, no need to show your accounts. It's the knowledge what is important. Agree. It's, you know, you can show so much without necessarily showing the numbers. If you choose to show the numbers, it's fine, but there's still enough to talk about without showing the physical numbers. So I 100% agree. Millennials with money, Johnny said, man like Martin. Honestly, Martin Lewis is the guy. Like, if I feel like if I bumped into him on the street, I would like fangirl over him. There could be another celebrity and I could care less, but Martin Lewis, he's great. He's just amazing. Jay Quester, UK are getting more money savvy for definite. Yes, 100% agree. They really are. And it's great. We need to. In fact, I recorded a video today about pensions, and my goal is to edit it and get it posted up by tomorrow. As I'm not working, I should be able to do that. But, you know, we are getting more money savvy. But my concern with our generation, if I can keep it real, is pensions. Like, I've spoken to a lot of people over the years who don't believe in contributing to pensions. And I think it's just maybe a lack of understanding. But we need to, guys, this state pension is not looking pretty. So, you know, hopefully it'll be there by the time we retire. I'm 28. My retirement age is set at 68 right now, according to the UK government. But my salary on a yearly basis, not my salary, my pension would be £9,000. I went on the .gov website and checked it out, would be £9,000. Now, yes, I hopefully won't have a mortgage by then. So that's a big expense gone. But £9,000 a year, what is that per month? I think I calculated that. Let me just check. £9,000, right, is like £750 per month. I don't know about you, but I don't plan on living, you know, more frugal than maybe I live now. Like, in retirement, I've made it through life. I need to enjoy. I need to go on holidays when I want. I want to be able to spoil my grandkids. If I have grandkids, I want to be able to do those things. And you can't do that on this state pension. So I've done a whole video about that. So look out for that tomorrow, because we need to get on it. We need to get on it. Panda said, haha, thank you, girl. Yeah, I had to do it. Sorry, but I just had to do it because you've been incredible. Jason Duckfield, I mainly like hearing the success of your stocks and especially your reasoning why you picked them. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy hearing that. I guess everyone has a different reason why they pick certain stocks, maybe. Some people do a bit more in-depth research into it, and some people do more surface level, but I like to share why I've picked certain stocks just to get people's juices flowing so that when they are looking at buying an individual stock, they themselves look into why they're doing it. If someone said, oh, why have you bought X stock? You should have a reason why, not just because everyone else is doing it. And this goes with like this cryptocurrency hype right now. As I said in my crypto video, I did invest, it was back in 2017, and I've not invested in Bitcoin since 2018. But now there are some people investing in Bitcoin just because everybody's talking about it, but they don't even understand what's behind it. So just try a little bit. You don't have to do, so much analysis to the point where you're paralyzed and you don't do anything, but do a bit. Understand what the technology is. Understand why there's a hype behind it. So yeah. Oh my gosh, Anna, Panda Boss, she just said most people don't know that their pensions are invested in the stock market, right? 100%. And now I'm thinking about it. That was a point that I wanted to say in my video and I didn't say, but I've said it on this live. Yes, Anna, so many people do not know that our pensions are invested. So, this is why it's important for us to invest. If we are relying on someone else to take our contributions and invest them every month, why aren't we then taking a bit of our money, extra money, and investing as well? They obviously know something that we don't know, or we do know now, but it's important to invest. They're investing our money in our pensions, and that's how it grows so much over time. If it was just sitting in a savings account, it wouldn't be doing, anything much, but they invest our money. So if they're doing it, we need to do it too. Right, my mum said, I feel like a huge secret has finally got out. Got to love all you young people. I applaud you all. Thanks, Mum. My mum is turning 60 this year. So, yeah, I appreciate that. You're right. I, in many ways, feel like the secret has got out about investing. Like, I think a couple of years ago, it was seen as, maybe 10 years ago, it was seen as something for the rich and the elite, and it was something you just didn't touch or you didn't have access to. Now look at us. Like, we're taking the world by storm. We're like, no, investing is something for us too. Like, we can access this. And it's a big thanks to new investment brokerages such as Trading 212 and eToro. They've made it so much more accessible for us young'uns. They've made it feasible for us to invest and to understand what we're doing. So I agree, we're onto something big. Jay Questa, it gives me confidence to make my own choices for investing as a beginner. That's what it's all about. I'm glad that you're gaining confidence. That is what it's all about. Panda Boss, there's a video, I think, from Money Unshackled where they reviewed what their workplace pension was invested in and they weren't happy, so they started a SIP. That's what I did. Yes, that's amazing. That's exactly what I did. Like, in January last month, I was like, okay, it's time to take my workplace pension into my own hands. So I contacted them and then I went on the website and I looked to see what they were invested in, what the fees were. They were quite sneaky with this because they showed you one fee, but they didn't show you another fee. So I called them and I said, this fee looks a bit low. Is there something else? And they said, oh yeah, that's just one fee. There's an additional fee of this. And I was like, why don't you just have that on your website? Anyway, so I found out the fees were higher than what I wanted to pay. I wasn't happy with what they were investing in. So I moved out a big chunk of money into my SIP. Now, an important thing for this is I spoke to my pension provider and they said there needs to be a minimum of £1,000 left in that account. So because my employer match, my employer contribution goes into that account, I can't close it. So my employer will not pay into my Vanguard SIP. They will only pay into my workplace pension. So I had to keep that account open, which I'm fine to do. I had to keep a minimum of £1,000 in that, and then I transferred all the rest out into my Vanguard SIP. So we can take matters into our own hands. These are some things that, we have the ability to do. Chit chat with Chip. I think people don't contribute to pensions because they think as they are young, it's not important. But boy, state pension is the ghetto. And if your employer is matching, get on that, right? 100%. This is it. We're not invincible. We're not young forever. Like, I can't believe I'm 30 in 2 years. I know that's young on the grand scheme of things, but I remember being 18 and feeling like, oh yeah, I'm 18, and now I'm 28, and I'm like, where did 10 years go? We're not invincible. We will get to retirement age, and very unfortunately, there'll be a lot of people in this country who hit retirement age and they thought that they were gonna, I don't know, money was gonna magically appear somehow, and they realized that they either need to keep working. Who really wants to be working hard in their 60s? No one. They either need to keep working or they need to really cut back and live a frugal life. You don't live your whole life to get to the later stages to have to live a more frugal life. So we need to get on it. We do. Millennials money. I've seen that video and very informative. The way they picked apart the pension plan. Yeah, that was Money Unshackled, right? Great channel as well, by the way. I really do like that channel, and yeah, they do a good job at that. So check them out. JB, my wife and I are still in our 20s, the latter end. Same here. We tried to show friends compound interest on the numbers on our pensions, and people are amazed. It's crazy how broke most people will be. Yeah, right? But good for you for sharing this with your friends. Like, good for you. That's what it's about. It's about sharing with the people around us, and trying to look out for people. There is a fine line because you don't want to be pushy. And so I remember having a conversation with my colleague maybe 2.5 years ago, and she was not investing. She was not putting money into her pension. I was like, girl, put money into your pension. She was like, no, I don't think so. I was like, listen, the company will give you free money. Like, their employer match, that is free money. If you don't use it, you don't get it back. You don't get it through your salary. It's just money that you don't get. Like, you need to be putting money into your pension. And she had lots of ideas of why she didn't feel like she needed to, but eventually she did. She started at 4%, which was great. I don't know where she's at now, but I was like, this is what it's about. It's about sharing with people and encouraging them on their journeys to be like, look, we need to look out for one another. We need to push each other along on our journeys. Okay, it's a great one. Panda Boss said, Sarah Jane, I confess, I've only recently started looking to look into where my pension is invested. I haven't taken the plunge to move it yet, but definitely looking into it. No, that's totally fine. I didn't do mine until January. Like, I was avidly, I would log into my pension, so I know exactly like I knew what was going on and where my pension was at, and I used the model option on my pension provider's website, so I can see, and I share that in my video that will hopefully come out tomorrow. I can see where my contributions will take me. So by the time that I retire, which I've set my retirement age at 55, so a bit younger, I know that I will either meet or not meet the goals depending on how much I contribute per month. So, I get it. Sometimes we just take a while to do these things, but you'll get into it eventually. So don't worry about it. Good investing is boring. When it becomes exciting and looking for a rush, it's gambling, folks. Trust. Cornell White, you are speaking the truth. Like, actual, real, proper investing is boring. The best investors, as you've probably heard, are the ones that are dead. That's quite morbid, but the people who have been found to be the best investors with the best returns, they're actually dead because that human element is gone. It's completely gone. So this is why with Vanguard, I have a strategy and I'm sticking to it, and I don't really play around with it. I just put my money in, I have my goal weights, simple. With Trading 212, I have a bit more fun. So I buy and sell and buy and sell, and I allow myself to do that with that one because, as you said, investing's actually boring, and I want to have a bit of fun from time to time. So I allow myself that with Trading 212. Not every month am I buying and selling a load of stocks, but I do allow myself that leeway because I just like to have a bit of fun with investing, because the main part of my investing, which is in Vanguard, is boring. It's very boring. They don't even have an app for Vanguard, so it makes it even more boring. Like I have to log in online and all of that. But yeah, I agree. They showed you the front end fees. Sorry, I need water. Wow, I've been on here for 55 minutes and you guys are still with me. Oh my God, wow. They showed you the front end fees and not the back end fees. What are the car salesmen? Nothing against car salespeople, I hasten to add. Right, Mum. Yours is that I'm baffled by this comment. I'm not quite getting what you mean. They showed you the front end fees and not the back end fees. Can you explain what you mean by that? Sorry, Mum, to put you on the spot, but I don't know what you mean. Charles, what is the end goal for the channel? Oh, good question. Oh, end goal? I don't have an end goal because I don't want it to end. But I do have goals for this channel, and I found that I like doing series. So you may have seen, you probably have seen already, that I've done, my first ever series was the Fire series, then my second series was the Vanguard one. And I like that approach. And I like that approach because I feel like I can cover a lot of information over a relatively, I can cover a lot of information in 3 or 4 videos, as opposed to someone sitting and having to watch me for 40 minutes. It's kind of boring. So I like doing series. And I really want to do that moving forward with lots of different other things. But the goal for the channel, my God, I don't know. I don't know where, I do have goals, but I also just want to see where it can go. I'm going to continue as I'm doing. I think what I'm doing right now is working for me. But I definitely want to do collaborations moving forward, 100%, some really good collaborations. It's important to me to do that. Breaking down investing for beginners, I really would love to get more people investing. I forgot to mention, and women. I love you guys. I appreciate your support on my channel so much, genuinely, I really do. But I'm very shocked by my YouTube statistics, which say that 80% of the people watching my channel are males. I had no idea that this would be the case. Is any other YouTuber experiencing this? I think it's because I talk about investing more. And I was speaking to another YouTuber, and she speaks a bit more about saving and budgeting, and her figures are very different. She has a lot more females than she does males. And so I was thinking, why are more men watching my videos? But I think it's because of the investing aspect. So a big thing for me is getting more women thinking about investing and feeling comfortable to invest. I feel like this has been a man's game a bit for a while, and we need to get in there like swimwear. We need to be investing just as much as the men. Oh, door downstairs. So yeah, that is something that I really want to see moving forward with this channel for sure. Okay, so where are we? You can take out money from your only 10 years before the state pension, so 58 is the earliest now. Oh no, they've moved up to 58. See what I mean? They're always moving the benchmark with these pensions. This is what they do. They're like, oh, it's 55. Now it's 58. That's so annoying. Okay, we have a Vanguard app here in the US. I was referring to your pension when you questioned the fees. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, we don't have a Vanguard app here in the UK, so I don't know if they're going to do it, but Jay Quester said, a Vanguard app, so jealous. Yes, I would love to have a Vanguard app, but it's also quite nice because then I'm not as tempted to check my investments. With Trading 212, I look at that app quite a bit, which is not good. Where that's not really the goal. I need to look at the app a bit less. With Vanguard, I don't really look at it because I have to log in and it's just a bit long. So that's, it's kind of good not having an app. Her Penny Potential, hey, welcome. You said, love the Vanguard series. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. I love doing that series, and it seems to be helping people. So it's so good. I'm saying mostly male audience. Oh, so I'm not the only one. Women enter. Oh, I thought something happened. No, it didn't. I'm still live. Women aren't as into investing yet. We'll change it. Going to drop off now to go to our YouTuber call. Oh yeah, I've got a YouTuber. This was fun. Hopefully see you on the call shortly. This is good. Yeah, I agree. We need to change that. We do need to change that moving forward. Crazy, isn't it? Me too, 75, 25 women. Hey guys, what's up with us women? Like, guys, you're doing great. You need to get your women on board, whether it's your sister, your mum, your auntie, your friend. Get the women in your life. Get them and say, look, hey, we need to sit down. We need to talk about investing. We need to get you on this, we need to get you on this movement per se. We need to get our women investing. So you men who are watching me now, and I really appreciate it and supporting my channel, we need to get our women, the women in your life, the women in my life, they need to be on this investment journey too. Exactly the same at 80% match. It's crazy. I can't believe that split. You're going to probably bring out a book in the next few years. LOL, that should be a goal. Thanks. That is a good one. I'd love to bring out a book. You're right. It's something that I would like to do. I like writing. And so that is something that I see as part of the bigger picture. But yeah, there's nothing stopping me doing that, I guess. I can absolutely develop a book as long as I put my mind to it. Yeah, 100%. I wish we did have an app. Oh, someone said clap to a book. Hey, would you guys buy my book? Hopefully you guys would buy my book. That'd be amazing. JB, yep, I got my wife into investing. Yes, I had to sell it as a future lifestyle investment. For some reason, it resonated more. Love it. See, this is it. This is what I love to see. I love to see us bringing women on board with investing. We need to be there. Self-invested, just joined. Congrats on hitting 500 subs. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually can't believe how good this live has gone. I can't believe the amount of comments that you guys have been sending through. How many of you guys have been on here with me? How many of you are supporting my channel? Honestly, I just can't thank you enough. Like, this means so much. This won't be my last live. Like, I like it. I really actually like this. So I think I may make it part of my strategy moving forward, because it's really nice to interact with you guys. It just feels a lot more personal. I love the videos and I love the comments on the videos, but this right here, I think it needs to be a part of my YouTube strategy. I've really enjoyed this. I think that was it that I was going to talk about. Oh, I was briefly going to say, I'm going to get a better camera. So I'm currently recording on my lovely old iPhone. This is how I record my videos. I don't even have a proper camera. I record on my iPhone. So it's kind of crap. I will get a proper camera, but obviously I want to get a good one. So it's a bit of an investment. So I'm waiting a bit longer, but I will get a good camera. I think I wrote a few notes actually on things that I wanted to do. Also, I have a blog website, and it's simple, www.financed.com. Simple, really. And I'm aiming to send out my first newsletter in March. And so if you want to be a part of that newsletter, then head over to my website. That feels funny to say. Head over to my website. Yeah, sign up there. I think it's on the homepage. You can just put your email in and then you'll be signed up for my newsletter, which will be great. And what else do I want to say? I did say at the beginning or in the middle that I'm also now a monthly contributor on the Mouthy Money blog. So check that out as well. Was there anything else that I wanted to talk about? It's my 4-month anniversary on YouTube tomorrow, so thank you. It's been an incredible 4 months. What did somebody say? 100% buying your book. I need to get on this book. Thank you. I appreciate that. How about audio? So what I did do, it's not the greatest. I think no, it's all right, actually. It's all right. It's not the worst. So in the beginning, my audio was really crap because the audio was on my my iPhone. But now I have this little microphone that I attach, which is not attached right now. But I just plug it into my iPhone like this, and then it automatically just connects, and then I just pin this to me and this microphone works. However, it sometimes goes funny and makes like this staticky sound, which I'm not really too pleased about. So I need to figure out whether it's this or what's going on. So maybe I'll have to upgrade my audio equipment to like a proper microphone in the long run, and I may do that. So I think, guys, because I've been speaking to you guys for an hour and 5 minutes, if you have any last comments, please put them in now. Again, you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much. I promise I will do another live because this has gone so well. Just seriously, it's just amazing. Oh, sometimes it's clothes that touch it that make that sound. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe like when I move, it like rubs the clothes and it makes like a weird sound. I need to figure that out. Thank you. Congrats again. Can't wait to see you hit 1,000. Woo! That's my goal. Could you imagine me at 1,000 subscribers? That would be crazy. But yeah, I really do hope I can reach that, because I then know that more people are seeing the content and hopefully more people are getting in control or on top of their finances, which would just be, oh man, incredible, incredible, incredible. Again, thank you guys. This would be, if you came in later, then this will be posted to my YouTube channel so you can watch it back. I have been talking to you for an hour and 6 minutes. Oh, Sarah Jane, you did so well. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's gone well. It's gone much better than I could have ever imagined it, to be honest. I really didn't think my first live would be like this. I did think there would be maybe 1 or 2 people who joined. The fact that it's been like 20 plus people is insane. Anyway, I will post this to my page so you can watch it back fully if you want. And I hope you guys have a really great evening, really enjoyed. Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed. And I will see you guys again fairly soon. I will let you know when I will be doing another live. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you can follow me there. That's where I put the questions for the Q&A. So you can be in the next one. And take care. Yeah, everyone take care. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and we'll talk soon. Take care, guys. Bye.